In today's episode, we take a look inside this musician's abandoned home. Considered to be a veteran of the steel pan drum, the man who once lived here took great pride in the instrument and dedicated 50 years of his life to teaching and playing it. Originally from Trinidad, he grew up in a musical family. At one point, he was the band leader of one of Trinidad's leading steel orchestras. In 1955, he came to Canada with a different steel band to perform at the annual Canadian National Exhibition in Toronto. 2 years later, he moved here permanently. While music was his passion, he had a growing family and decided to go to school for economics after performing solo for several years prior. With his degree, he went on to teach business and economics classes in the local area. Still wanting to share his passion for the steel pan drum with the world, he brought it into Canadian schools, even creating an extracurricular pan program at the school he taught at. Eventually, he brought this program to other schools in the Greater Toronto Area. In 2015, his health declined, and based off his obituary, he may have had Alzheimer's. He was placed in a nursing home where he passed away from a stroke in 2019. His wife of 60 years passed away a few years later in 2021. They had a wonderful life together and traveled the world in their retirement. The home seems to have been abandoned since about 2016, and many of the family's items remain there to this day. What's going on, guys? It's Noah here. Welcome back to another Explore. Today I got a pretty good one for you. We got this beautiful little abandoned farmhouse. I'd say it's a farmhouse. Sitting in here in this beautiful fall foliage. It's got multiple outbuildings. It's got a little garage there. Got a barn there. There's another one over there. But very nice property. There's lots of stuff left behind in here apparently. So I think it's gonna be a really cool one. I hope you guys enjoy it. Without further ado, let's get into this one and see what we can find. First thing we can see, beautiful fall foliage coming in very nicely here. Got the garage there, like I said. House is over there. And then we got another outbuilding there, and there. It's quite a big property. Just imagine living here though. When the sun is hitting these trees, it's so beautiful. Beautiful property. House is actually not in terrible shape. The roof's a little bit sagged in right there, but I think the rest of it's what, tin or aluminum, so that's keeping it in decent shape. Stuff just everywhere outside. It's got a fan. Ooh, it's slippery. Got some chairs. You know, the typical. Would assume it's not the front door that's open, but I don't know. No, front door is locked. There it is. Ooh, it stinks in here. Woo. Alright, so we actually have quite a packed full house, I think, guys. Come in handy in the fall with all the bugs here. You got some bug spray, sunscreen, stuff like that. Some old shoes. There's lots of stuff in here. Spring Reunion 2013. Joined today, got Brandon here.
What's going on, Explorers? How's everybody doing? Hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving.
He told me about this spot. I had to come down here right away, so we're gonna get this one done.
It's always awesome when Noah shows up on an Explorer. You know it's a good spot.
Man, it's stinky in here, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, upstairs smells even worse.
Look at this cup. Big boy. Hit Parade, 1939, 56, 69, and 1990. So that's an old cup. Damn, cup's older than me.
Bob's Big Boy. I haven't heard of them in a long time. That's American.
Oh, we had Big Boy Burger and like Whippy and stuff.
Oh, no way.
This is a cool clock. Look at that. Wow. It's like a mid-century clock. That's what it reminds me of. It's like built into the shelving unit. Got a piano here too. Does it work still? Sure does. Like radiates through the house. Is kind of terrifying a little bit.
Piano's got.
So Pioneer Award presented to the man here in recognition of continued support and early development of Pan in Toronto, 1997 Caribbean Cultural Community and Steel Band Community. That's very cool. Actually, these are the sticks. Boom, 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 boom. I don't even know what this room would be considered. It's like a little back area, like a covered porch almost. It's like an extension. It doesn't seem like it's original to the house. Just based off of that like janky door, how it's connected. So that's kind of different, I guess. Oh, this isn't the door. This is the closet. Duh. All right. It's kind of weird. Would have been shelves there, I guess. Got the little couch left behind. Probably used to have a little wood-burning stove there. See the little connection up there. It's pretty cool. It's very odd that this staircase is like in the middle of the house. Alright, let's go over here. It's cool that the dining room's still set up, eh, guys? Drapery hooks. A guide to program and service for seniors. Calendars from 2016. What's happening here? Who are these people? Are these just regular people that they did this? Were they their friends, maybe? Very interesting. It's interesting that it's framed. You got a Sharps bucket right there. What is this? Cranberry and rosemary vinegar. Ugh. There's the missing shelf with whatever was in it. A shelf drawer. A couple pots and pans. Where does this go? 2D basement. Is it flooded down there? No, it's not flooded. We'll get there at the end. Go this way before we go into the kitchen. It's a very farmhouse style bathroom. It's really big, actually, surprisingly. It's quite nice. It's like 70s or 80s, I'd say.
And I laughed because thankfully the windows on the door.
Oh, they're frosted? Yeah. I mean, the toilet's way over there, though, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But, you know.
Anybody seeing you in the bathroom, it's a big deal.
It can be. It depends on what you're doing in the bathroom.
And like, notice like the roof starting to peel and come down there.
Yeah.
Everything's all off.
Oof. Bunch of books that they obviously didn't care much about. The Valley of Horses, the Mammoth Hunters. I can see why they may have left some of these. Okay. Some wine glasses. These are Olympic wine glasses, I know that. It's actually a pretty small kitchen. There's not really much to her. I guess you don't really need much more though, eh? Alright. A few little knickknacks left over. Gotta have the fake flowers, of course. That feels like an old Canada Dry bottle. I don't know if that's just me. Collectible plates. Both the same. It's kind of odd that they put a blanket up in front of the window. You can just see how overgrown it is here though. Like, like nobody's been here forever. Got another plate. It's of a lemon. Ooh. You know what? That doesn't seem like a good idea. I'm gonna leave it down here. Got some more knickknacks over here. 40 years. Some Christmas decorations. There's always Christmas decorations for some reason. Wonder who this is. Maybe this was the owner of the house. It's a cool little room though. It'd be a nice little reading room or something like that. You know what? I'm gonna go around to get into that room. Looks easier. Like how they covered up this hole here with like a literal bag, like a yard waste bag. Look at this. Still got some shag in here. Some Christmas paper. Some tennis rackets. Auto gas. Something. I don't know what that is for. Interesting. Cool. It's a very odd little room, but it's cool. Alright, let's head upstairs. What is that?
From Trinidad. It's a hollow empty egg that someone painted and managed to ship over here without breaking.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah. I think that's pretty darn cool.
Hopefully that doesn't get broken.
Yeah.
Alright.
I noticed a riding hat helmet too that I didn't notice when I was filming. There's a whole bunch of like funny hats up there, but
Oh, it's like an equestrian helmet.
yeah, real legit.
So fancy on the inside.
Seen a few years though.
Yeah, I'd say so. Did I just miss the hats in here?
They're up on the top.
Okay, that's why I missed it. I'm gonna just... There's hats up there, I can't.
That's what I did. I just stood up here now. They're not too fancy.
Alright. Yeah, Brandon was also saying you can see that the actual, like, the tape for the drywall's coming off. So, it's probably been sitting here a good few years abandoned. Once you shut the heat off in these places, they just get ruined. Ooh, the stairs feel awkward. Ooh, it stinks up here, holy. Alright, let's go to the singular room on the side here first. That's kind of cool. It's a lot of stuff just thrown around. Oh God, I'm falling. This is a slide of family something. This is like a mid-century modern, like a teak dresser. It's very similar to what I got at home. Oh man, it's a Sears TV. These teeth, they're like denture moldings. That's kind of gross.
But one or two of them have real teeth on them.
I know. If my camera would expose them, that'd be good. Gross. Yeah, these ones look like they got some real teeth on them.
You touched it.
Ugh. Another film slide. That's another family photo. This would be a good place to squat if you needed to. Looks like somebody was. There's like some newer drinks and stuff. And it's not too moldy in here, right? So you could probably get away with it. Another film slide. This is them at the lake. Actually, is this monster even... What? How'd they do that? It's not even open. Using towels as curtains. That seems like something a homeless person might do. Yeah, there's like cigarettes and stuff here. Yeah, I'd say somebody was hanging out. There's like COVID masks and stuff. There's a recorder in there. Some women's clothes. Seem 80s to me, I'd say. That's my guess. Wow. Surprised there's so much stuff in here. It's a little concerning though that this has a lock for the door like that on the outside.
You notice a whole bunch of musical stuff all around the house?
Yeah.
He had a street band. There's a couple pictures of him downstairs playing, and his daughter won an award for a Caribbean Fest.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, yeah, it looks like he plays Caribbean music with the, God, what's this called? Steel drum, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's very cool. Let's check out the bathroom, if I can get in. These are kind of interesting little dishes. Quite a bit on the floor. Oh, they got a heat lamp. very 80s. It's probably when the house is stuck in is the 80s, let's be real. Toilet's raised on a platform, which is odd. Same with the tub. And this little pantry's full of towels, stuff like that. I don't know why more houses don't have this now. Like at my house, you have to go outside of the bathroom to get your towels. It's kind of stupid. It's like poor foresight. Like. So we got just 2 little modest rooms left. Actually, they're quite full. Oh, wow. They gave him an award for world's greatest dad. That's very nice of them. Glad that he was a nice dad. So I would have to guess that this is all of his stuff here, his clothing. Wow. So it's interesting to see what gets left behind and what doesn't. This is the tax information, so I'm not going to look through that. It's interesting what people choose to leave behind and what they choose to take. Like this is a phone book. A lot of these are just random books that don't really have much value or anything. You can see the ceiling is giving out right there, unfortunately. They were definitely a religious family, I can tell you that for sure. There's just so many different pieces of like scripture and like religious stuff, I guess we'll just say, on the walls. Like this one says, "For when we're yet without strength, in due time Christ died for the ungodly." I like the Paris beret. That's a cool looking machine. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that there's a bunch of magazines for the musician. Some music right there. There's even a box for an iPad. Nothing in it though, obviously. Okay, so got the one last room. Wow, I got a floating teak bed. Those are worth quite a bit. Very, very cool. Some drawings. Actually quite good. The church one's really nice. Very pretty. Yeah, this room, there's not really tons left in it. I mean, the bed's very cool. I'd love to have a bed like that. I love the old, like, teak style furniture. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting the door has an actual window, though.
Like the bathroom. It's weird. Like, inside doors shouldn't have a window.
Okay. Oh god, there's a lot of stuff down here too.
Yep.
All the shag carpet at the bottom, gross. Okay, so we have some, actually we got some recording equipment here. We got some stands. We got a, what is this, a spit muffle thing? I don't know what it's called for the microphone. Golf club. God, I don't know what anything's called today. These are some sort of stands for something musical, I believe, because I know they're not photography stuff. They're much bigger. Oh, CCM elliptical. Okay, okay. Again, some more microphone stands. That's pretty much it down here. Oh, that's cool. Look at this. Look at how it's supported. It's like full, like wooden beams. Like it's just a log. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've never seen that before other than like on a log house. Wasn't expecting that. Wow. All right, so we just got finished done. Ooh, that's not the right order. All right, so we just got done filming the inside of this house. I just want to do a little quick walk around this property because these like mature trees are just beautiful. The house actually is quite a nice little house. It's a very country style house to me. Like that's the vibe it gives. And I like it. If you guys know me, I absolutely adore fall. It's my favorite season of the year by far, because like everything just looks beautiful. So exploring at this time of year, I love it. It's great.
If you look,
it's like in the tree bark.
Yeah.
Look at that, guys. Look at that.
That could be coming out this side. Right? There's one up here.
I bet you it is. There's no way they drilled a hole in it like that.
Look, that grew in there. Look at this piece here. You can see if you're looking on that side that it's actually like growing right in the tree.
That's so weird that they would do that.
This tree had power.
I'm gonna continue on the property before it gets too dark. As you can see, it's only 5:30 and it's already getting dark. Sucks a little bit, but that's what you get when it's fall, unfortunately. Give you one little look at the house here because it's so pretty. We'll zoom in. Woo!
That's hot.
You can see how bad the friggin' roof is. Oh my god!
But it's not abandoned.
Yeah, you still say it's not abandoned, probably. Alright, so look at the spider web on this.
Someone came for the copper.
Probably, but look at that, it's gross. Quite a bit of stuff left, you can see obviously. Roof is gone. Yeah, it's definitely was like a little workshop slash car garage. Probably.
Never seen a pink Folgers before.
Maybe it's for breast cancer.
Very good.
It's very moist in here.
Needs a shingle job instead.
I think it needs a little bit more than shingles, bro. Got some audio equipment. Record player. Yeah, I think she's toast. I think she's a write-up. What do you think?
Definitely. Definitely been out in the weather a little too long.
A little too long. When I can see the trees, you know, it's probably not a good thing. Even this piece of wood here, it's so thin. Man. Oh, we got another, what is this? Another garage probably? Oh, that was so wet. Look how many phone books are here. I wonder why there's so many of these phone books here, like Muskoka, Parry Sound. I wonder who just dumped these here. They're just rotten too. They've been in the weather for a while. I'm surprised they're actually in like a together state still, kind of. Probably because they got some plastic wrap on them, but that's pretty nutty. Like that they even exist. But, you know, at least it's natural.
Asshole dumpers.
Yeah, basically. Whew. This is a cool little building. I'd love to have this much property.
I just turned it into one big compound with 3 big houses.
Yeah, basically. You know what this was, I bet you. Bet you this was a recording studio.
I think you're right.
Yeah, this is probably the recording studio when the guy was making music. Because he has the drums right here. He's got another set of them right over there.
And I never pointed it out in my video, but he's bent in this one.
Yeah, actually, if you notice, there's paintings on the side too. So, yeah, look at that. Oh, 100%. That's cool.
And he's got like B, D. He's actually got it squared out. See?
How did he even...
A G.
Wait, so...
We're joining the band.
But that must, yeah, this must be his little recording studio then. Yeah, he's got... I think this is an instrument. It looks like foot pedals. Possibly.
It is, so.
Greg would know that.
Yeah, it's like an organ.
But it looks like a studio because like you got the little window here, stuff like that. There's a bunch of floppy disks over here.
Floppy disks here too. I wonder if all these cassette tapes then were him playing. All the videos and all the cassettes that are in the barn are all of him.
Yeah, probably these are a lot of his recordings. I mean, it says something on here. Can't read it. It's really...
No.
Oh, this one's okay. Yeah, he was recording stuff in here.
Satin Doll, Yellow Bird, Isle of Congaree.
Very cool. But yeah, there's some more floppies over there. There's so many cassette tapes right here. All of these are just cassettes. And they're written on like used cassettes from somebody, not just something you bought. That's pretty wild. So it was like a little musician's house. That's very cool. That makes it so much more interesting to have like the backstory. There's another drum in here. Yeah, there's a couple more drums in here. I think this goes to that drum, but...
And with that glass, right? So you'd be sitting in there and that way you could see as you...
Exactly. You'd be sitting in here, possibly have the artist in there, or the artist was in here and you'd be sitting out there. That probably makes more sense, actually.
You're right. I never even clued in on that. No?
There's like a little booth here, too. Or is this just a bathroom? Come on. Oh, good! Stepping on a drum. Oh, Jesus. There's a foot pedal over there. Can't really get to it. And then there's a little kitchen area. So you could have made food and stuff while you're recording. And there's just a single room. I think this is the guy again. This little picture here, the guy on the steel drums. Very cool.
That's pretty cool.
What's very cool idea is a couple of them, eh? Like, there's 3 of them. This one's crushed, but 1, 2, 3. Radical. I always love that, guys. When you find stuff like that in houses like this, like, you would never know it's just an empty house kind of with nothing really to it. But then you find, you know, that little business card. Then you find the drums. And then you find, like, the little recording studio. So this guy had a really big passion for these steel drums, right? And it's very cool that we can at least show you guys that this man, what his passion was, and it kind of lives on if he's not alive anymore. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Him or her, I'm not sure, actually. I think it's a her. No, it's a him for the steel drums, but there's a her. I don't know if it's his wife or a daughter. But it's very cool. Very, very cool. I love places like this. We're going to go to this next barn here. It's very overgrown. Sunset. It's very pretty. Actually, it's not really existent anymore, but the trees were just lit up. All right, through the jungle. Let us go, Brandon. Look how pretty it is over there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but look at the sunset.
Just the colors.
The colors are amazing.
And over here, it was glowing red, yellow, orange.
Exactly.
Like a light coming down from heaven.
This looks so spooky because it's getting dark.
It's Halloween.
Ooh.
Take Halloween.
All right. Look at this bed. I can't see this being comfortable ever. It's very complex though. Like very. You notice that? Like
They overthought it way too much.
yeah, like we got cross springs, bigger spring, bottom spring.
It's amazing. Look,
Still probably has the same bounce.
never noticed this guy.
Oh, little ooh, spooky. So obviously this was a barn, but it looked like they were kind of like storing or hoarding in here.
The 60s chair here with that beautiful wood.
We got some white walls in here. Couple of books. This is what I think is pretty nuts. Old Nob Hill Farms boxes. It's been discontinued for a very long time, or shut for a very long time. They were obviously avid visitors of there, as most people were, because like there's 1 Nob Hill Farm, 2, 3, there's like 4 Nob Hill Farm baskets. I'd show you the ground, but a lot of it is like bills and stuff, guys, so I don't want to show any of that, just to keep the location hopefully anonymous. Lots and lots of books. Wonder if they sold books. Wonder if they use this as like a flea market or something at one point. Got some really moldy records. I know you guys want me to dig through them, but I don't really have gloves on, so I don't think I'm going to do that. What is this? Hancock. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Good old The Legend. If you're Canadian, maybe probably more than just Canadian, but at least if you're Canadian, you know who this guy is. I still think, get rid of the Queen off the money, put him on the $10 bill.
I'll take that.
Put him. I think he deserves it more than she does. That might be really controversial.
And she just passed away. So.
Well, rotten luck, Lizzie. We got a skate. That's pretty cool. Wow, look at all the... I don't know what size tracks these are. What size is this? 45?
45, yep.
George Shearing Goes Hollywood. Wow, there's tons of them. Grand Funk.
Grand Funk Railroad's one of my favorite bands.
Columbia. Bananarama. Epic, Michael Jackson. That's cool. Bet you these still work too.
Definitely.
Records are sick. I love records.
The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich. A History of Nazi Germany.
So they were very into everything, it seemed like. In fairness, I bounced like 4 feet. Alright, we're going to continue. I'll let Brandon dig through over there.
The Third Reich book is cool.
Got some more books here. Sad day when you got a broken Nob Hill Farms basket. But yeah, it was definitely obviously a barn. But hasn't been for a very long time. Like, you're not storing your 45s with your horses, I don't think. Don't think most people were doing that. Got like cassettes, man. Is this tape? Yeah, this is tape. Boxes full of them. kids' toys. Look at the pile of VHSs, cassette tapes. Wow, there's even some books tossed in there. They really left a lot behind. Pinocchio, Fly Away Home, The Land Before Time. We got The Grinch. Wow. I like the half cardboard door. A few more toys sitting there. We got, what is this, a little, ooh, almost got that straight to the knee, look at that. A few more toys, little tricycle, some tires. Other dirt bike wheel and tire. That's cool. There's some sort of old machine over there. I don't know if it's a tape player or a TV or what, but it's a TV box. Okay. Cassette tape recorder. Cool, cool. Oh, some more records on top of this TV box too. Join in on the fun, sing along with Mitch. Mind Games, John Lennon. Quite a few things here. The Beach Boys, Surf's Up. Lots of cool records. Brandon just pointed this out. They had beehives and honeycombs. So they're making their own honey to sell, probably.
Dried honey in there.
Look at that. That's so cool. You can see even more sitting here all smashed up.
Big cones.
Wow. This one was absolutely amazing. I want to give a huge shout out to Brandon for telling me about this one. He actually waited 45 minutes for me to get here so that he would be here when I'm exploring. So in case something happens, I don't fall through a floor or anything like that. So, you know, big shout out to him. Love the guy. Make sure you go over to his channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Tell him that Noah sent you. Show him all the love that you can. And if you guys enjoyed this video, I would love it if you subscribe to this channel too. Hit that like button. Drop a comment down below. What do you think of this place? Do you think that that little building was a recording studio? Do you think the house should be saved? What's your opinion? I'd love to hear it. Also, a huge shout out to all my recent Ko-fi and YouTube donations. Really do appreciate it, guys. I love you all. And you don't have to donate to the channel, but it's super humbling and it's very much appreciated when you do. And with that, I'm done. I'll see you guys in the next Explore. And have a good one.